for you. Now, I don't have everybody unlocked because, again, this is a brand new... I just got my 360 in the mail and everything. I just got my games and everything. So I don't have anything unlocked. I haven't even played the game until really now. So we're going to draft a new roster. And really quickly, I want a quick comments down below. Let me know, which brand should we do? SmackDown or Raw? Let me know. SD for SmackDown or just type in Raw for Raw. Really quickly, everybody in the chat, let me know what brand we should choose for this stream. James, you say it's the best GMO. Smacks me. My hates used to. Yeah, heck yeah, man. 11 p.m. in India. Well, good night, or I guess late night for you, huh? SmackDown. Someone says SmackDown. I always kind of navigate and migrate myself towards SmackDown. I see 2 SmackDowns. Give you a few seconds more. All right, we're gonna go SmackDown, y'all. So SmackDown's the brand. Here you see the rules. First draft. Again, it's been years since I've done this, so we're going to be going through it together. Divas are red, cruisers are blue. Okay, SmackDown has a cruiserweight title. Raw has a women's championship. You're not required to draft all 20 stars. Recommended to have about 12 to 20 stars in the draft. Okay, well, we're going to see if we can make that happen. We're going to see if we can make this happen. Fingers crossed we can. Sorry, I'm fixing something on my end right now on my stream. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get stuff situated. Saka, you're the only one I saw say Raw. Sorry. All right, let's get this going. So we get the first pick. We have $10 million. Interesting. So here we go. Okay, well, you can sort by overall or popularity. I'm probably going to go with popularity more so. But the cost is going to be the big thing here. So I think for our first 2 picks, we need to get superstars. And then we go from there and we can get some more upper mid-card, talent. But I don't think we need to just blow all our money in the first few rounds here. So it's going to be interesting to see. Let's go with... Man, I'm hard-pressed not to go with Triple H. He's one of my favorites of all time. Kurt Angle is one of my favorites back before he left the company the first time to go to TNA and all. Jericho's in the game. You got Jericho down here. Is Jericho, like, how far down is Jericho? Is he in this game? Or do I not even have him unlocked? Or did I just not see him? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess he's not unlocked or something like that, but you got a lot. Let's see. Let's go with Triple H for my first pick. Now, the big thing we do here is we got to decide, do we do a year? It's 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, 5 months. What do y'all think's the option for this? I'll give y'all a second. Again, I'm leaning heavy on you guys early on just to help me get going with this game again because it's been years. So is it best to go with the most expensive option? Or am I better off going with like 9 months, 6 months, 3 months? What is it? Got to go with the game. Yes, Kashum, I agree. A year? Marcus, you say a year? What's everybody else think? 9 months or a year? So I think for the first big guys, I'm going to go with the year. And then after that, I'll probably trickle it down. So we'll go year first. So there's Triple H. Shawn Michaels going to Raw. There's his money buddy. Somebody says 6 months. We'll do 6 months after this first 2 picks. I want my top 2 dudes. And Triple H, by the way, he is a... Looking at his card, he is really good. Really, really good. Let's go with second pick. I'm hard pressed not to go Cena here, man. I think we go Cena. I mean, it's hard not to go Cena. Batista's also really, really good. 89 overall, 83 popularity. It's one over Cena, but Cena... Again, the cost, man, it's difficult. But I think, and I'm looking around here, I'd be hard-pressed not to go with Cena here. But I do like Batista a lot. Edge is good. Randy's really good. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go with... Randy. Batista. I've got to do it. I'm going to go Batista. And we're going to throw him with a 9-month deal. Rey Mysterio. Okay, now let's go a little bit lower down here. Okay, now let's go a little bit lower, and I'm going to take Taker for 6 months. I'm going to go, there's Edge. Okay, let's keep going down the line here. Again, I'm staying with mid-card, like lower in the 70s range here. Booker T's really good. Carlito, not happening. RVD, we could still get Randy. I mean, I'm going to go 6 months for Randy. I'm at $5.5 million. So you see the deals for Raw. They're definitely going with the lesser signing. So I'm going to go 6 months from here on out. All right, now let's go down a little bit. So we got some pretty good. We got 4 really good talent to start. We need to get something going with our women's division. I think Lita's a really good pick. We'll go Lita for 6 months, or let's go 6 months for Lita, and then Trish for 6 months. I'm trying to get the women's division, so we got 2 for the women's division. We'll probably try to end up with about 4. Tori Wilson's not bad. Mickey James. Again, I'm not hard pressed to get a ton of the men's division right now. I'm really just trying to focus on this women's division to build them out. So let's go Mickey, 6 month deal, and then Tori, 6 month deal. 2.6 million is what we got, man. And I'm trying to get about 12 stars to start, so we can make the money go a little bit longer here. Okay, let's go with. Just go down here a little bit. Matt Hardy, really good pick. Is Jeff Hardy somewhere to be seen? I haven't seen Jeff, unless he got drafted already. Don't see him. All right, let's search by overall now. Actually, let's search by this. Okay, so Matt Hardy, Shelton Benjamin. It's difficult choice here. Let's see. Nitro and Mercury, not a bad idea, actually. Let's go Nitro. We're gonna go 3 months now for these guys. Nitro, where's Mercury at? Is he down here, Joey? Yep. Nitro and Mercury, so we got a tag team. And then I can go, man, aren't the least popular people down here. Is Eddie Guerrero already been, let's see. You got Chavo, Umaga, Chris Benoit company. Let's go Kane, because I already have Undertaker, so it just kind of makes sense to get somebody of that nature. All right, and then let's get some of these people I don't love. Schnitsky, good lord. Shelton Benjamin's really solid. I got to go Matt Hardy though, man. It's just my nostalgia hitting in right there. All right, so that's 12. JBL, Umaga, Big Show, Boogeyman, Shelton Benjamin. I used to love watching Shelton Benjamin back in the day. He was one of my favorites growing up too. Cade and Murdoch last picks, maybe. Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch. We could do those for 2 picks down the line here. All right, I'm gonna go with Shelton Benjamin, 3 month deal. And then I do think we're just going to go with these last 2 guys down here and just try to save some money. Now, we do have for SmackDown, we do have a cruiserweight title, so we need to try to get a few cruisers. So let's get Chavo for 3. Let's go Chavo, Vito for 5 weeks, and then one more. Kid Cash for 5 weeks. All right, that's good. So we've got 16 stars, well and ahead. It should be solid. Okay. Well, I do not want to reset. No, let's go to the top. All right, pretty good draft. Not a lot of money left over. Well, let's book it. In order to create rivalries, dirty superstars must square off against clean superstars. So, all right, here we go. This is big for us. We need to decide who's clean, who's not. Batista's a clean face. I kind of would rather, let's see, Triple H is clean. I like Triple H more as a heel, so we're going to go Trips as a heel. Taker's clean. Kane, we're going to have Kane be clean, just so we can have a tag team there, potentially. All right, dirty for Randy Orton, of course. Vito's dirty. Trish is clean. Tori's clean. Mickey James, dirty. Good. Okay, so we got a decent mix here to start. Chavo's clean, Batista's clean. I think that's pretty good. So that means we can have immediately, we can go Triple H versus Batista for the SmackDown, what is it, the World Heavyweight title for them? And then our IC title or whatever we have can be wherever else we want to go. So I think that's pretty solid to start. All right, so let's go with that. Now we got to decide our title. So the vacant World Heavyweight Championship, we're going to put that on Trips. And he'll feud with Batista. Tag titles now. Oof. Let's go Nitro and Joey Mercury. Get them started with that. U.S. champion. Mid-card here. So we need to have a good mid-card. So we have Triple H and Batista that I'm planning on doing a feud with. We can go keep Randy and Orton ready to go for something in the future here. So let's go Matt Hardy. And the cruiser, we're going to go Chavo Guerrero. I think that's pretty solid to get started with here. Okay, let me know y'all's thoughts on that, but we're going to go with that. All right, Vince McMahon.
Vincent, can you
be quiet, Vince. All right, let's. Can I get past Vince? I don't want to listen to him. Pass it. All right, we know how this game works. We're ready to get into the fray. Oh my gosh, the nostalgia's hitting. Let's save. Okay, save real quick. And then let's look at options here. So blank match cards, we can go reruns, balanced. So balanced helps you. We'll go blank, keep everything else on. Okay, there's no news right now. Reports, fan support. Okay, so you see what we have, our big four: SummerSlam, Rumble, Survivor Series, and Mania. We have 5 million fans each. Taz reports. So cool. I mean, so much. There's so much depth. This game felt like it was going more sports sim, like a dynasty or a franchise mode. Something I'd like the new game to do, but I don't know if they're ever going to go that route with more of a simulation, like actual thing. So, velocity, bathroom break, can create a superstar. Okay. All right. Let's just look at the Power 25. Let's see. So we got the top guy, and then you see what Raw went and got some big hitters, man. They got Shawn, Cena, Mick Foley, Kurt Angle. They did a really good job with the draft overall. I'm impressed by their. We went a little cheaper route, but I have a feeling we can develop these stars up, so I'm not too concerned about that. Looking at the roster, we can do storyline writers, so you have all these contracted people that write storylines for you. You can do free agency. You can see who's around for free agency that we can sign. Right now, we don't have that much money, so we're not going to look at that. You can propose trades whenever you want. Rivalries you can establish. You have your champions. It's awesome. There's so much stuff here. Sean Cook push some jobbers. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see if there is any. All right, let's go with rivalries first. Let's open up a rivalry. Okay, let's get something going here with Batista, and then our Triple H. That's gonna be our first feud we're gonna do. It's gonna run for. Let's let it run for 24 weeks. Through SummerSlam, let that blow off there, and we'll have it be. Can I do Ungrateful Rookie? I guess we could do that, even though he's technically not a rookie. But we'll book that. We'll start that rivalry. All right, and then let's get something going with Chavo Guerrero, and then what is he? He's clean, so I need a heel. Vito or Kid Cash. So Kid Cash, and we'll go Jealous Friend, and we'll have that go to Great American Bash. Then let's get our tag team feud going. So we need to go Nitro and Mercury versus, let's do Kane and Undertaker. Why not, man? And we'll have this be rookie partners. Why not? And we'll have it go for SummerSlam as well. Start that rivalry. And then lastly, we'll go Legend Killer here. We're going to go Randy trying to take down Matt Hardy. Oh, what? Rivalry. Okay, length not selected. We'll have that go to Great American Bash. Does not qualify. Okay, well, let's just go with outnumbered. Does that work? Stalker. Can I do that? I can go Stalker and add in Lita. Why not? It's gonna be a 9-week thing. And then I think that's it for what we're trying to do right now. All right. Email, nothing there. Taz, if you need any help, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, let's schedule. Let's get something going. Getting ready for Backlash, I guess, is the first pay-per-view we can do. So let's go match 1. Gosh, I'm excited about this. Match 1. Vacant. Let's make it go singles match with manager. We're going to go Matt Hardy. No, let's go let's go Randy versus champion Matt Hardy, just to get something started, just to establish the feud. We're going to see if it does anything with Lita as the manager. All right. That's started for match 1. Match 2. Let's do, man, there's so many options too you have here. Let's go the tag team. Don't like that tag team. It's terrible. All right, we'll go Kane and Taker. Kane and Taker versus Shelton Benjamin, Randy Orton. No, I like the idea of Shelton Benjamin in there. So let's go Shelton Benjamin. Let's just go with a tag. Let's go Mercury, Nitro. No tags up for grabs. Go for that. All right, and then so I can't do any titles. What does this say? Random. Ooh, interesting. So I can just click this and go random until I get something I really like. Don't like any of these, so we're just going to go with the singles. No managers. We'll go Triple H versus Batista. And again, I know these are all the rivalries, so we're going to see how these play out. Not that one. It's not the main one. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. So we're just going with all these. All right. Again, I'm trying to learn. So this is Velocity. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Now I get it. So this is not the main show. This is just Velocity. So instead, we'll do something a little different here. Let's go change show. Okay, there we go. So I have Velocity you can do if I want to. It's purely optional. Okay, well, let's just say no to this. How do I delete what I have? Blank. I want to delete what I have. I don't want to do this. Vacant. There we go. Nope, vacant. Good lord. I gotta get used to my controls again. Don't want to do any Velocity stuff. We don't have the roster for that. So now we got this. Okay, guys. Sorry. Main event. Let's start it off with a singles match between Triple H, Batista. Let's get that started there in the main event. Could make this go like a... Does it not have like special matches? I guess you do have these. I'm not going to do any of those though. It's just a regular show. Opening match. Let's go with a singles match between Chavo, Kid Cash. We'll throw the title on this one. Why not? Get something started there. Then let's go with another singles match. Trish versus Lita. Is that going to work? Or let's go Trish. I'm trying to remember what her... let's see. Trish. Lita is a... Does it say what she is? It doesn't say right here. I was looking to see if she's a face or a heel, but it doesn't really tell me. But let's just go with that. Promo. Ooh, I like it. Let's go Diva Bikini Contest. Good lord, I can't believe they have that stuff. Let's go. Oh, interference promotion, slander promotions, attempt to steal fans. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. It costs $30,000. Let's try it out. Then let's go with a tag team match. Taker and Kane versus Matt Hardy. Let's go with Nitro, and again, I want to just keep this simple for a rivalry's sake. Then singles feud, Chavo versus Vito. That's fine. Wait, Chavo's in our own match. We're not doing him again. All right, so let's get Vito and Shelton Benjamin. Okay, another promo here. Let's do a rivalry attack. We're gonna have Orton attack his rival, and then our main event, we're gonna go with Mickey James versus Tori Wilson. That should be good. Okay. Whew. We're figuring it out. We're trying not to do anything too crazy for these matches. Let's I guess for this first match, I'm okay with it being like I don't want to kill their fatigue. So let's just leave it as is. That's a title match. All right, let's book it. Let's see. We're learning as we go. This is all about experimentation. Just trying to see how it goes for us. What's going on, man? All right, so again, we're not doing anything with this. So let's just go here. So first match, I can play, watch, or simulate. I'm gonna sim. We may watch when we get to pay-per-view. We may try to jump in and do that. So Kid Cash gets the win and wins the title. Wow, this is my first stream, by the way, Kartik. It is my first stream, so I'm excited to be here. Hopefully the first of many. If y'all enjoy it and support it and all, we'll keep it going. This is a non-title match. Man, Nitro, so Eminem win this one. Shelton Benjamin and Vito. Shelton Benjamin with the win. Mickey James, Tori Wilson. Mickey James with the win. And Triple H Batista. Batista gets the win as well. So, here we go. What's going on, Marcus? All right, so here we go. Let's look at this. New champion. John Cena won the IC title. All right. Tag team and titles were on the line. Rob Van Dam and Edge. And then Shawn Michaels victorious this past week. So let's look at rumors here. Okay, not bad. It's interesting. Certainly is interesting. So let's move past. Let's see where we're at, how we're doing. Let's look at reports. Smackdown results. So we had a 2.5 all over show. 2-star open, 2.5, 2.5, 2, and then 3.5. It's okay. Let's look at Raw. Raw had a 2. We beat Raw. They didn't have any shows or any matches for the first 2 matches, which I guess is an option. They did do a pretty good job, though, the remaining matches they had. They just didn't fill out the card. Fan support-wise, we are winning. Okay, so we have 50,000 fans over, 100,000 fans, technically more. Power 100. We have a couple not really moving there financially. We're sitting okay. We're at 414,000 now total. So let's keep moving and see if we have anything here. Low on cash. Try running advertising promos to stay afloat. Okay, good to know. So let's schedule this next show. Let's see how it goes. Money for the promo. Gotcha. Money for the promo. So let's go to this. Let's go start first with the promo. Where is that? Merchandise. Promote the sale of WWE merchandise. Advertising promo. All profits will be received. Okay, that's not bad. We'll do the advertising promo, and then let's do a interview a superstar backstage to improve their popularity. Let's do a rivalry. Build a rivalry in place of a match. So let's do the again, what are we trying to really build towards? We need to get the Stalker promo going firm and fast. We're going to go with a World Heavyweight title match. We're going to have Triple H versus, let's go Trips. Let's go make this a Fatal 4, I think, actually. So it's Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, and we'll throw Taker in the mix. Why not? All right, we'll throw that in there. That's a good, fun main event. We'll see how it does. From there, we'll go for our women's match here. Let's go with a... We don't have a women's title on this show, so we'll just go with a women's match with Lita versus Trish. That's Triple H, not Trish. Or Tori Wilson. Let's go Trish. Where's Trish Stratus at? There she is. All right, we'll do that. Let's throw up the U.S. title here. Who's the U.S. champ, actually? Let's not do that. I think I have something else in plan. Okay, let's go. Let's go Matt Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin. Vacant match here. We'll do Kid Cash. Kid Cash versus Chavo. No title this time. And then we'll go Vito versus Taker. No. I like this one. It's not bad. Now, is Matt Hardy and Chavo, they're both in matches, so I need 2 new people in this one. So we could go like Kane and Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin's in a match too. Dang it, man. I'm running out of people. I'm going to have to sign somebody at some point. All right. We'll scrap that. Let's just go Nitro versus Chavo. Dadgummit. Is Kane in a match? He's not. Okay. All right. Now, opening match, I'm going to leave that vacant. All right, we have overall decent show, I think. Got a title match up there. We have a rivalry growth. We have money we're trying to do. We're going to see how it goes. Again, I don't have the biggest overall card, so we're going to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and simulate all. Kane gets the win over Nitro in a steel cage singles match. That should be good. Singles match there. Kid Cash gets the win again. Matt Hardy with the win over Shelton Benjamin. Trish Stratus with the win over Lita. And main event, Batista is your new champion in the Fatal 4-Way match. So pretty good, solid show, I think. We're going to see. Fan change, Raw, plus 250,000 fans with a 3-star show. What? Smackdown. We had a 2-star show, so we got beat. Kurt won the championship. So we're second place now, aren't we? We're falling behind. Reports, fan support. Yep, we just got blasted. We got put on blast. They had a 3-star show, title. So they went 2 title matches with stakes. So they had a backstage brawl. It's a bar brawl. They had elimination tornado tag title match. So they're not stressing. They're not shying away from some of this stuff. We had a pretty good show despite, I mean, I just didn't fill out the card. It's okay. All right. We have $770,000. No show. Having empty matches will not blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. All right. Let's keep booking. Next show over. We gotta keep building promos. Let's go rivalry attack. We're going to have Matt Hardy attack. And then I need to get fans. So let's go slander promotion and try to get some fans back here. All right, so this one we're going to go tag team titles on the line in a... Let's go with a tables... let's just go tornado tag. All right, we're going to go Kane and Taker versus Nitro Mercury. All right, throw those titles up there in the main event. Then we're going to go singles, Lita and Tori. Second match, we're going to go Mickey and Trish. And then the opening match, we're going to throw a title up for grabs. We're going to go with the U.S. title singles match. Champion is Matt Hardy. And I'm having him feud with, who is it again? Rivalry was Randy Orton. So we'll get that going. So we need 2 more matches to fill. All right, so let's look at Triple H and Chavo. Sure, why not? We'll see how that does. And then another singles match here. Matt Hardy. No. Let's go Kid Cash and Vito in that one. I think that's a decent show. We're going to get some rivalry growth there with Matt Hardy doing an attack. Trying to get that feud to grow a little bit more. Do advertising gains you 150,000. Is that this one? So the advertising promo for money. They'll give me the money I need. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one though right now. Money, I think we're gonna get naturally growing up right now. I really want to get this. I want to steal some fans, and I want to work on our rivalry. So let's go with this. All right, we're gonna simulate everything. Change the show. Randy wins the title from Matt Hardy. He's a new U.S. champion for us. Mickie James with a win over Trish. Triple H beats Chavo. Kid Cash with a win over Vito. Lita beats Tori Wilson. And our tag champs retained their titles in the main event in a tornado tag. So a pretty good, I suspect it's a pretty good show. We're going to find out. So, and still champion. Raw gained 30,000 new fans. They get the win. Again. Dadgummit. What are the rumors? Ross, fans staying tuned into Smackdown, blah, blah, blah. Dadgummit. So, we got beat again. I will need money sooner or later. I agree. I do agree with you there. So, we had a 2.5-star show. The opening was the best for us. Raw had a 2.5-star show. They got better as they went. So, they played it right. Fan support, we're still trailing. Dadgum. Financially, we're $935,000. Do we know what money Raw has? I'm curious about that. News. I don't want to go to news. Dang it. I don't want to go to news. Are you going to need to book the minor show? I think the minor show is not a bad idea, but we don't have the stars for that. I mean, I would have to really go hard to look at signing in free agency to get a few more stars in here, which I could do. I could easily go find some jobbers and work on trying to build up, you know, some of these guys down here, like a Davari. What would he cost right now? 3 months, 296,000. But we can go Davari. Cody, man, dude, thank you so much. You're the first person that's ever supported us like that. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Helping keep things going, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and no, I haven't told anybody this on stream or anything. We actually quit our full-time job 2 weeks ago. We are now full-time into content creation. Trying to go full-time into content creation. I've also got a family business we do too, so it's not just YouTube, but I'm also doing some other stuff. So it's a big risk. So, you know, going and seeing that support just awesome. Means a ton to me. Thank you so much. Psychosis, I think we go here. I seriously, I do thank you so much. Okay, we're going to sign these two just to add some more depth. Golly, thank you so much for the support, man. That's insane. Insane. So if I do this, I just am curious. Tori Wilson, Psychosis, that's stupid. Let's not do that. Let's go. I just want a singles match. I just want a singles match. Let's go singles then. We're going to see how this does. So we're going to leave that vacant. We'll just go one match here. Bro, Goaty. It's unreal. I don't expect it at all, dude. I really don't. I mean, if you're doing this with extra money, you have free space and time to do that, I appreciate it, but I don't expect it, y'all. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Goaty. Goodness gracious, man, you're outstanding. All right, let's do an advertising promo, get some money, and let's go with the rivalry. Let's go with the in place of a match. We got to get this rivalry to start growing. In place of a match there. Now, with that, I am curious. I want to look at our reports here, our roster storylines. What happened to my other storylines? Did they all die? Or is it because I wasn't doing anything with them? Is that the reason? That may be why. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure this out as we go. So I have one match there. Advertising promo. Trying to get that going. Okay. I got to get another rivalry going, do I not? Gosh, man. I'm still just like unbelievable goatee. Rivalries. Okay, I need to get one rivalry going with Batista and Triple H. This has got to get going. Let's just go with Ungrateful Rookie. Got to get that started. You like SmackDown vs. Raw 08 GM turning off costs is difficult? Yeah, I bet, man, for sure. So that's got 9 weeks. Continue. Start rivalry. Oh. Oh. I didn't even realize I hadn't even technically started them. Whatever. Live and learn. Okay, let's do main event. And let's go a title match. We'll go with the World Heavyweight title. Triple threat. Ooh. Now, who's the champion? It's Labs, signed Big Show, the Great Khali, and tag team put the title, see if they can go. That'd be a force, would it not? It'd be a huge force, those two. It'd be unreal. All right, let's just go singles. Let's get the champion, Batista, and the rivalry, Triple H. Slacker Scott, thank you, man. Appreciate it so much for the support. Keep posting. I'll keep watching, man. Hey, right now we're trying 5 days a week. And we're going to keep doing our GM series and our Pro Wrestling Sim series. We just got that going. If you haven't checked that out after the stream, go watch that. It's the WCW Revival, y'all. Getting into the fray. Excited about that. Seeing what that does. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, next, let's go with another title match. Let's go U.S. title here. Singles. Let's go singles with manager. In place of match. Can I? Does that mean I can't put them in a match if I try to? No, I can put them in a match. Okay, cool. So we'll do it with manager, and we'll put Lita in there, and we'll make it a title match. So 2 title matches. Now we're gonna go with a tag team bout, tornado tag, and we're gonna have Kane and Psychosis, trying to get him some love, versus Daivari and Johnny Nitro. Whatever. Just trying to do some different types of matches out here. Singles match, Chavo versus Vito. Who's the Cruiser champion right here? The Cruiser champion is currently Kid Cash. So let's just... Oh, who's in contention then? Contender. Let's do Shelton Benjamin. What? Okay, never mind. We can't do that. Kid Cash is already in a match, so I can't do that. Daivari then. Davari's in a match. Dadgummit. You need to hire writers. It will open up more storylines for Roberts. Okay, gotcha, man. Gotcha. Again, learning on the fly. And do I have any? I wish it would tell me who's in matches already, because this makes things a little challenging at times. Let's go Taker. Taker and not Triple H. Taker and Joey. Why not? All right. We're going to see how this does. I don't have the full breadth of it. Vito's already in a match. Dadgummit, Vito. Didn't know that. Is it Psychosis that's not in a match then? Who is not in a match? Psychosis, Kane, Daivari. I may not be able to do one of these other matches here. I'll tell you what we're going to do for this then. Since that's the case, we're just going to make this a handicap match, 1-on-2. And there we go. Now we go Daivari, Psychosis. We go Chavo. And Vito. Where is Vito? Vito, Chavo. Vito's already on this first night, isn't he? Kid Cash, yeah, whatever. Vito, just do it. All right, let's do it. Let's just do it. Match 3, simulate all. Let's see. Vito gets the win in that one, and then Taker beats Mercury. Chavo beats Vito. Davari and Psychosis beat Kane in the handicap match. Matt Hardy wins and is the U.S. champion, and Batista retains his title against Triple H. Ladies and gentlemen, wowza. Wowza. Again, unbelievable. Raw gained 350,000. I am getting my butt kicked, y'all. I am trying to learn on the fly. This is so difficult. We signed a new, yes, we did. We did sign new people, but dadgummit. We are getting destroyed right now. What did they have? A 3-star show. First blood match, hardcore tornado tag, steel cage. So they're using a lot more of other stuff. Okay, and we're not, clearly. So I just need to be willing to go use some of this stuff up. Now, I do want to look at this. Some of you are saying storyline riders. So we have we have 2 riders right now. I can hire $80,000. This GMO was so good for the time period. It was, man. I agree, Goaty. Again, I liked a lot of the depth you're seeing here. David versus Goliath, cheating girlfriend freak show, betrayal, no respect, winning a diva's heart. Loser leaves the brand. No. Greatest of all time, injury revenge, cruiserweights collide. I like the cruiserweights collide. I'm going to go with that. That's going to be good for one of our feuds we're trying to do. Diva jealousy. Let's go Diva jealousy. That can get us another feud going. So let's look at these two. Go to our rivalry. So we've gotten this started. Okay. We're going to go first with Diva jealousy. And we're going to do this with Mickie James, Trish. And you are going to go until Great American Bash. What? The Dirty Superstar does not qualify for the rivalry? Why? Makes no sense to me. Then who else do I have I can do? I got Mickie, Trish, and Tori. Well, that sucks. I can't do that. Jealous Friend then? Can we do Jealous Friend? Okay, that works. And then now let's start it. Start the rivalry. Next, let's try to do Cruiserweights Collide. We'll have Kid Cash, Chavo, and y'all are going to go until Great American Bash. Start it, run it now. And then I want this rivalry. That's going there. Let's do our tag team feud. Let's go greatest of all time, outnumbered, legend killer, rookie partners. Let's go rookie partners. This will go to SummerSlam. We're going to go Mercury and Nitro versus Shelton Benjamin. Nope. Let's do Kane and Taker. All right, start that. All right, so we got 5 feuds. We're growing. We're going to see how they do for us. Again, right now, in terms of the reports, we are fan support. We are down by a lot. We're going the wrong direction. Raw has just been putting together some great shows, man. They're willing to spend some money, though, on some of these matches, and we got to be willing to do the same. Contracts expiring. Go to the GM roster page. Okay, so I got Kane and Cash and Vito are expiring, so I need to go to roster page. Contracts. Let's contract not options. Let's go with 5 more weeks for you, and we'll do 5 more weeks for you, and then yeah, I'm about to start going straight advertising. I think y'all are right on that. Right on it. So advertising promo, pay-per-view hype. Let's do 2 advertising promos, and then we'll just build tag team championship match. We're gonna go with let's go with a TLC match, tornado tag with Nitro, Mercury, and Kane and Taker. All right, we'll get that to start. Then we're going to go U.S. title. And this is going to be a tables match between the champion, who is Matt Hardy, versus Randy Orton. Then we're going to go with Cruiserweight title, singles. Not Johnny Nitro. Kid Cash, Guerrero. Why not? Why is he not in contention for this? Contenders. Okay, we'll just do that, and then we'll have it have a manager for this. I guess I didn't realize I didn't have. Whatever. Okay, and then singles. Let's go. Trish and Mickey James. Gotta give y'all a won't let me do anything crazy. Backstage brawl. Let's do a parking lot brawl for you two. Does it not let you do this for women's matches? Okay, that's very interesting. I did not know that. It doesn't let you do that. 2006 is way harder. The pop is so low. Yeah, I actually have the 2008 version too. I don't have the 2016 one right now. But I may make another stream, you know, not today, obviously, but another stream down the line. I may do a stream for the 2008 that has ECW in it. Today, I just wanted to play this, have some fun with it, see how it goes. So far, it's, you know, it's going. It's difficult. Get my butt kicked right now. So we got Kane Taker, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go sync. No, not with the... Gosh, gotta get... The controls are crazy sometimes on me. Matt Hardy and Randy Orton. I already have that match. Never mind. Let's go Davari. Psychosis. Psychosis is already in a match. Okay. What about Davari and Shelton Benjamin? There we go. All right, we're going to leave that first match open. All right, let's book it. Let's see how we're doing, man. But what's everybody been playing? I'm curious. I want to know what games y'all been playing lately. I've been dabbling quite a bit with what I've been, obviously you've seen on the channel, but other stuff too. I've been playing a lot of stuff. College Football 26 news is coming out. Right, that trailer today for College Football 26 was insane. Shelton Benjamin gets the win. Got Trish with a win over Mickey James. Psychosis, with the help of Chavo Guerrero, wins the Cruiserweight title from Kid Cash. Randy Orton takes the title away. The U.S. title is now on the Viper. And the tag champs yet again retain in a Tornado Tag TLC match. Let's see if we have something good here. Fan change? Dadgummit, Raw. 30,000 fans again. We can't buy a victory. Molina couldn't pull out a win. New deal, blah, blah, blah. So we still don't beat Raw. Again, looking at the reports, Raw had a 2-star show. What do we have? A 1.5. These did not do as well as I thought. Well, live and learn. Now, is Raw doing any of these? No, they're not. Okay. I was curious if they had stuff going on for this. So fan support, we're falling further and further behind. But it's all about learning here, man. 2008 is easy. You can spam the trophy dates and get 100 pops. Wow, that's crazy. We're falling behind in this area too. Do we have anybody that's kind of growing up in popularity a little bit? Mickey James is going down. God bless. Taker's up to or down to 12 now. Randy's rising up, and Batista's rising up a lot too. See if there's any rosters running out. No injuries. You know, we need this popularity to start seeing some of these people pop off. Superstar specialties. So I do need to take a note of that. Rivalries equal ratings. Blah, blah, blah. Put them in the same match. In some form, I'll run a rivalry promo. So make sure they're in the same match. You got to go. It's 12 a.m. Hey, I appreciate you for tuning in, man, being here for our first stream. Have a good night, man. We'll see you in the next one we get to eventually here. So we're trying to get the money up. Let's keep going with merchandise. What's this do? Promotes the sale of WWE merchandise. Is that worth it for anything? The slander may not be bad. I'm going to try to do the slander, and I'm also going to do the advertising. And then we're going to keep focusing on World Heavyweight title match. We're going to go singles with Trips. Hometown. Tori Wilson's in her hometown. That's cool. Batista. Is that not a rivalry thing? Hold on. Do we not have a rivalry going for this? Dadgummit. I thought I had a rivalry going here. Okay, I would like to do greatest of all time. Build this to SummerSlam between Batista and Triple H. Please. Nobody's a legend there. Okay, then let's do Ungrateful Rookie, I guess. Start the rivalry. So we got that started. All right. We're going to see. We're going to try to make sure this works. I want this to happen. I need this match to be excellent. And we're going to try to make sure, first of all, I want to make sure who's good at what here. So Trips or Triple H, Batista. Now, tell me, Batista, Triple H is good at, doesn't say. Okay, then here's what we're going to do. We're going to go look at the roster. I'm going to find out what these guys are good at here. So he is match specialty type none for Batista. And Hell in a Cell for Triple H. Rick, man, I appreciate you. You have a good night. Have a good day at work, man. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, so we got this title match. We're going to make it a Hell in a Cell. I don't even have that. I don't even have a Hell in a Cell match. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to make it be a backstage brawl. Let's go a hardcore singles match between them. The Trips, Batista. Throw the title up. We'll see what happens. Then let's go with the U.S. title. And we're going to see who's good at this. I want to see who's good at ladder matches here. So Shelton Benjamin. Pretty good in these. We'll make it a triple threat then. Or a fatal four. Can't? For a ladder match, you can't do any of that stuff? That sucks. Okay, what about a steel cage match? Who's specialty at that? Anybody? No. Whose special is TLC's? Matt Hardy. Ooh, let's go Matt Hardy then. And his rival, well, no rival apparently, but Matt Hardy and Randy. Continue that. Then let's go with a tag. Tornado tag. Who's got a specialty for this? Anybody? No? I'll go Mercury, Nitro versus Kane and Taker. Then let's do Lita and Tori. Tori, actually, we're going to have Tori go up against... Yeah, Lita's not bad. We'll do Lita. Leave it. And then we'll go... Randy... Chavo. Randy's already in a match. Oops. My bad. I forgot about that. Then we're going to do Kid Cash and Chavo. Let's have y'all be in a match. And then I have space, so we can actually go Psychosis and Davari, wherever he is. Where is he? Yep. Put y'all in a match. All right. We'll make this like a fun backstage brawl or something like that. Let's book it. Let's book it. Let's see how it goes, man. All right, so we didn't have any of these. Let's change the show. Let's see what happens. Davari with the win. Chavo wins the backstage parking lot brawl. Lita beats Tori. Okay, man, Eminem just keep dominating Kane and Taker. Man, Randy, U.S. title win in a TLC match, and Batista in a hardcore singles match wins. And I don't know, was that a retention for him? It was for the World Heavyweight title. So we had, I think, some more fun matches. Let's see. Smackdown. Let me go. We're on the top, y'all. Buy 270,000. Finally. Finally. We finally get it, man. That's what we've been waiting on. Rey Mysterio retains his title. That's awesome. Beginning of the end. What's this? Rob Van Dam lost his 5th match in a row. Woo! Sleeper match. Shawn Michaels able to pull out victory in a hardcore match. Okay. So we had a good show. Finally. Now, is it going to be a big payoff for us? Let's see. So we had a 2.5-star match or night. Led by the 4-star match there, 3-star, 3-star, 2-star. Okay, not bad. Raw, 1.5 stars. So we had a 2.5. We are actually way better than them this week, and that closes the gap slightly for us. Let's look at financials. We're up to 849,000. Batista's on top of everything right now. We need to get some of these blue guys in there. We need to go first check out those, see if we have anybody about to run out. Kid Cash and DeVito. No, we're still good. We're still good on money. We just need to keep working on this. Let's look at the rivalries. We're 2 weeks in on these. Okay, so this is doing fine. Cruiserweights Collide is okay. It's Cash and Chavo. I'm actually going to add Psychosis on this. Start this over. Need to get something going more with Triple H, Batista, and our tag title, so we'll keep working on that. All right. Emails, we have anything here? No? All right, let's keep moving then. So we're getting closer to Judgment Day. All right, let's book. Let's go advertising promo. Man, I keep doing the slander, man. I need to get that money. Need to get that money. All right, and then let's start with a U.S. Championship match. Actually, the World Heavyweight title. We're going to make it a fatal 4-way. Man, I would like to be able to do something crazy there with that, but there's really nothing to it. So let's just go steel cage then. Fatal 4-way. Steel cage match. We're going to go Batista, Triple H, and let's go Shelton Benjamin and Chavo Guerrero. Why not? Please book superstars in contention for a title. Okay. What about Taker? Taker can do it. Taker and Matt Hardy? Are you serious? Kane? Okay, well, I can't do that then. We're just going to go regular steel cage match for you two then. Dadgummit. That's stupid. Then we go the tag team here. Let's go tag team. Let's go hardcore tag team. Taker, Nitro, Mercury. All right, there we go. Then cruiserweight title with manager. Champion is Psychosis. He's going to be taking on Kid Cash. Chavo Guerrero will be in his corner. What? What do you mean he's not in contention? Is Daivari in contention? No. I don't understand. Who is my champion for that? Is it not him? It's Psychosis. Okay. So I need Psychosis. Go to the settings. You can turn it off. Turn off title. What is that? hold on. Title. Title on allows titles to be vacated due to sidelining injuries. Title off allows titles to be vacated freely. We got rivalry length. Morale. I'm gonna keep it on right now. I'm gonna keep it on. All right. Let's keep doing this. So I want my champion, Psychosis, to go up against Kid Cash. He's not hurt, so I don't understand what the issue is there. We'll just go with that. All right. Then let's go with a regular, good old backstage bar brawl between Matt Hardy and Randy Orton. No, not Randy Orton. Let's go Matt Hardy and Shelton Benjamin. Turn off titles that let you book anyone in the match. Got you. Got you. Okay. Keep that in mind. And then let's go singles with Lita, Trish, and lastly, we go Tori and Mickey James. All right. I think I feel pretty good about this overall. So let's go with it. Let's see. And Tori wins. Lita wins. Matt Hardy wins the backstage brawl against Shelton Benjamin. Chavo is your new cruiserweight title. They're in Germany, by the way. That's freaking sweet to see. Kane and Taker finally win the tag titles, man, over M&M. They finally get the win they've been waiting on. That's huge for them. In the main event, Triple H is now your new world heavyweight champion as he wins the steel cage championship match. Big gold now around the game's waist. We'll see if that leads to a big week for us or not, man. Let's see. And Smackdown gets the win this week. We gain 160,000 fans. Big time. There we go. 2-star rating for Raw. And we ended up with a 3 stars, man. That's our best show we've had. RVD couldn't pull out the win. His 5th straight loss. Serious injury. No. Matt Hardy sidelined, a 14-week injury. He tore his Achilles. Dadgummit, Matt. So Matt Hardy is out for 14 weeks, y'all. Turn that off now. So Matt's out for an extended amount of time. It's extended. Vito and Cash. I gotta get somebody for I got to get somebody in here soon because Hardy's hurt, and that's killer. So we need to go look at free agency, see who we can get that could fill in that void. I think the Big Show is a good void filler, U.S. title. Let's go get him for 3 months. Mark Henry, the Great Khali. 3 months is Great Khali. I'll take him. And then we'll go with that. We're good with that right now. So we got those 2 signed. Takes a good chunk of our money, but we're going to see what our rivalries are looking like. So that's still growing. Okay, everything's good there. So 2 weeks in, that's growing. Okay, that's done 3 shows. So we've done a lot for the rookie partners, but we do need to start giving some people breaks because you see the morale, the fatigue, excuse me, here. We got people getting really hammered by fatigue, so we need to be mindful of fatigue as best we can. Again, we're going to do the same old. We're going to slander promotion, advertising promo. And we're going to start this one with a United States Championship ladder match with our champion. Who's my champion? Should be... Yeah, it should be Randy. That's actually perfect. So let's do that to start. And then let's go with another title match. Let's go cruiserweight title match. May make this a... Let's make this a... tables match. Fatal 4. With Chavo. Psychosis, Kid Cash, and Davari. Maybe we can go Mercury instead. Nope. All right, let's make it instead of that. We'll make it a... I'll make it a tables triple threat then. Why? Why? Kid Cash. Bro, yes he is. I turned that thing off, did I not? Okay, there we go. Now it should work. All right. I want this for the cruiser title. Triple threat TLC with Chavo, Psychosis, and Kid Cash. Let's go. All right. Let's go with a backstage brawl between the Big Show and the Great Khali. That should be fun. And then let's go Mickey James versus Trish. Don't think we can do anything crazy with that. And then let's go Triple H versus Batista. Singles match, so shouldn't do a ton for fatigue, but we're going to keep an eye on that fatigue. I'm actually going to give them a week off. Let's go Mercury. No, I'm going to give them a week off too. So let's go Lita. Mickey James. Not Mickey James, dang it. Lita and Tori Wilson. There we go. All right, so we're giving some people a week off here, so we may not have the best numbers this week. What's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in to the stream today. And again, I want to thank everybody for the support today. Again, our super chats with Slacker Scott, Doty. Thank you guys so much for helping support the channel and keep things going here for us. So Lita wins against Tori. Trish versus Mickey with the win. Okay. Big Show beats the Great Khali in their debut. Chavo retains his cruiserweight title. Shelton Benjamin is your new U.S. champion in a ladder match. He wins in a specialty match in the main event. So pretty fun show there. Curious to see how it's going to play out here. And it's Judgment Day time, y'all. Oh, yeah. Smackdown presents Judgment Day. And we win the week by 70,000. Kurt Angle's now the new champion over there. The Golden Tongue. What's this? This is business. Yeah, we're stealing fans. New superstar signed, Great Khali, blah, blah, blah. All right. So we're moving on the up and up. We're getting ready for our first pay-per-view, by the way. Should be exciting. Let me see here. We had a 2-star show. What did Raw have? 2-star show. All right. Fan support. We're getting closer and closer. We're bridging the gap. We still need to get more people in the top 10 here, but it is what it is. All right, let's go. Let's check the emails first. Serious injury, Matt Hardy. We knew that. Low on cash, I'm aware. First, let's check, see if we have any people that we need to sign. Vito and Cash, Kid. I'm going to do 5 weeks for each of you just to keep you employed for us for a little bit. And now get ready for this pay-per-view that we've got to throw out and do crazy stuff for. Let's look at the rivalries. We have 1 rivalry sustaining. Gosh, man. Okay, well, I don't understand. The rivalry stuff's weird to me. It's not clicking quite yet. All right, so here we go. Let's start with our World Heavyweight title match. And trying to find a match. It's submission match. Singles submission match between Taker or Triple H, good Lord, and his rival, which isn't on here. So I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll go. Let's go Randy, and we'll make it. My GM mode next vid live. Maybe eventually I'll do a My GM series on a live stream separate from the series we're already doing. Not sure we'll do that right now though. Let's just make this a special Hell in a Cell. Ooh. All right, here we go. We're gonna go Triple H. Kane's gonna be the special guest ref for this. That's gonna be fun. All right, then let's do the tag titles. TLC Tornado Tag. Champions. Oh, I can't do that one. Shoot, I forgot. Y'all can't do this. So instead of special guest, let's just go with Steel Cage. Triple H versus, let's go Randy Orton. And then let's go tag titles. Let's do a Hell in a Cell tag with Triple H, or not Triple H, Kane and Taker. If I can get my freaking thing to work. Versus Mike, yes, versus you two. And then we're going to go US title with a First Blood match. Let's do that. Let's do First Blood. Champion for this right now currently is Shelton Benjamin. And we're going to have him take on... Let's get something going with... Might as well do Randy Orton still. He's already in a match? Which one is he in? Oh, yeah. Batista then. That'll be fun. And then Cruiserweight title. Let's have this be a ladder match. Fatal 4-way. Let's go champion Chavo. You, and Psychosis. No, not Psychosis. Vito. All right, there we go. Fatal 4 there. And then we got our women's matches we need to do some stuff for. So we need to get something with Lita and Trish. And then something also going for Mickey. Oh, let's go Big Show. Big Show, Great Khali. We'll make that a hardcore singles match. All right. That should be a pretty decent show overall. I think this should be a solid show. We'll find out, ladies and gents. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's book it. Simulate. Or actually, you know what? Do I want to simulate this? Let's go in. Let's simulate the first match. Let's see what happens. Big Show with the dub over Great Khali. Trish with the big win. Fatal 4 ladder match here. I'm betting on Kid Cash here. Psychosis is your new champion. Shelton Benjamin, Batista, First Blood. Batista, right? No, Benjamin wins and retains his title. Tag titles. Tornado Tag, Hell in a Cell. And Eminem win them back. And Steel Cage singles match here. Let's watch it. Let's watch some action, y'all. And let's see who's going to win this thing. Look at the old school loading screens here. Is that Finley? Is that who that is again? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember everybody's names. I don't think that's Finley. I remember who he is. All right. Again, I turned off all the music. Sorry. Don't want to get copyright strikes.
Following contest is a steel cage match.
Heck yeah, man. Look at that.
On the way to the ring, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
Very sweet. Very sweet, man. This is so cool. So cool. So Tripp's making his way down. We'll skip past that now. And he's going to be taking on Randy Orton. We're going to see how this works out for him. Randall Keith Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer.
And
Oh my goodness.
St. Louis, Missouri,
Old school Randy,
weighing in
y'all.
at 245
Look at it.
pounds,
That's awesome.
Randy.
There it is. And I forgot about that. I forgot that was part of his package back then, with the pyro. Very cool. All right, there's Booker. Can you dig it? So cool. William Regal, future GM, and there's the cage lowering. Okay, so this is we're watching this. We're not playing, right? I'm not playing this. I think we're watching this. I'm not sure. I hope I'm not playing. I don't know how to play this game. It's been years. Okay, I'm not playing. I'm watching. Okay, so we're gonna spectate and we're gonna see who wins this steel cage match. It's first to escape, correct? So this is for the World Heavyweight title. Let me know. Comment below who's winning it. Is Trips retaining or is the Legend Killer gonna take it? Is the Legacy gonna take it here with Orton? You got your commentary behind it with that Taz and Michael Cole. I'm hearing. Very, very cool. But give me some ideas. What are some other things you'd like to see me stream wrestling content related other than, GM mode or SmackDown versus Raw? Are there any other modes on WWE 2K25 y'all like to see me stream at some point? Would you like me to go do the card mode, whatever that's called? I can't remember now. The My Rise career. Would you like me to do some universe maybe somehow? Or the island mode? Anything. Let me know some other ideas of things you'd like to see streamed at some point here on the channel, because I'm open. I'm open to trying out some new stuff and seeing what we can do here on the stream. Oh my gosh. Hit him with it. Oh, on his face. Take him out. Knocking him down. Goodness gracious. I'm thinking Triple H wins this thing. He's dominating already, y'all. Dominating. You should do some universe mode. I'd be interested to do universe mode, but I don't know to the extent. Like I'm not going to be able to do what some people do with like the full production universe mode, where they literally build out their own show and storylines and all that stuff with like, y'all have seen them probably on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. But I'd be down to like just treating universe mode like a simulation and just building out a roster and just simulating, watching some matches and seeing what unfolds by simulation and whatnot. I'd be down to try that out. I'd also be down to doing like a season mode where I pick a superstar and do the universe mode where you can play as that one superstar through an entire year or however long you want. I'd be down to trying that at some point too. I think that could be interesting anyway. Could be fun. If you could do that, what, universe mode, Justin? Is that what you're talking about? Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Pedigree. It's over, baby. Is this a pinfall or does he have to escape? I guess he's got to escape. Trips is getting out of there. Trips is trying to get out of here and get the dub. He may get it too, man. I think he did. It's over. It's over. It's over. Triple H wins the main event of Judgment Day. He escapes the ring. Good lordy. Okay. Well, I thought Randy would put up a better fight. He got absolutely decimated. He got destroyed. He got destroyed. And now he's got the title back on. Magically.
Here's your winner.
And still. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm going to see how this all plays out. He's selling it so hard right now. Triple H retains the title. We're going to move on from there and see what our rating is for Judgment Day, our first pay-per-view. Great Khali pointing at you, letting you know. Um, let's see what's happening in here, man. Okay, so he wins that one. Let's see. Let's see how the pay-per-view went for us. Results. We gain a whopping 750,000 fans from that. Are you serious? Are you serious? There is a serious injury, though. I just read that. We had a 3-star show. Good Lord. So a 4-week injury, that's not too bad. He broke his nose, just like real life. So we ended up having a really good show. A 3-star pay-per-view I'll take it, certainly. Let's see. View roster. We have 2 injuries now. Gosh, injuries suck. We didn't get the most money from that. That's the only downside of that. So the Cruisers collide. I still need to get some more of these storylines to start working for me. So I need to get something going with Batista. And I need a feud for Batista that I would like. Batista Randy Orton could be fun. I like the Shelton Benjamin one, though. And let's let that be like a let's go Jealous Friend. And we'll let that run to SummerSlam. Start the rivalry. Then let's look at something for Triple H. Triple H is heel. He needs a face to go up against. Matt Hardy, Kane. I'm going to go Big Show. And we're going to let this be a... I'm actually going to go hire another staffer. So let's go look at a storyline. I want a good storyline for David versus Goliath, Freak Show, Betrayal, Against All Odds, GM Kiss-Ups. Let's see. You should just follow a specific superstar on Universe. That could be fun. I agree. Hungry Challenger, #1 contender. Team Canada, Wealthy Poor, Undisputed Champion. I'm going to spend the 100,000 on this rider. I kind of like some of the stuff I'm seeing here. Looking at who's around, who's available here. William Regal's still sitting around over here, man. He's not bad. I have a full roster. Okay. It's good to know. Would you ever branch out and play GTA? Oh, no, not on this channel, man. This is just purely wrestling content only. I mean, I don't know. With my experience in the YouTube world, like branching out into other things leads to some problems unless you're just this big personality. And I don't consider myself to be a big showy personality or comedian or anything like that does stuff crazy like at the Speed or anybody like that. So it's hard to branch out when you don't have people lured to that type of stuff. So I just stick to what I know and try to be a chill, relaxed experience when you're watching, when you're playing here. That's kind of the way I like this to go. So here we go. Let's do this with Triple H and Taker. Now that Taker's free of the tag team feud, we can go Triple H and Taker. And we're going to have this go to SummerSlam. All good, Sean. No worries. Thanks, man. Let's try to do the greatest of all time. I still think this could work. Why are none of you considered to be? I guess this is before that was considered #1 contender or challenger. Let's go Hungry Challenger. Yeah. And that's going to go, okay. So we're going to focus on those 3 storylines, I think, primarily. Continue on with this one. Continue on with our U.S. title and then our main title here. And then we have a tag team thing we can do as well down the line. So looking at our champions, Triple H, Shelton Benjamin, Psychosis, still doing their thing. All right, let's get to it. Let's start. Serious injury, we know. Broken nose, 4-week injury. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. All right, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go here, and we're going to go advertising. Let's go refresh my chat real quick. Let's start with a championship match just to get something going for Triple H and Taker. Ah, man, it really worries me seeing some of this stuff here. So we're just going to do this just to get it going. U.S. title match. We're going to go Shelton Benjamin versus Batista. Tag titles. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to doing this one. So tag titles, we're going to go Nitro. And where's Mercury? Oh, he's hurt. That's right. That sucks. Can't do that. Never mind. So right now, are the tag titles, whenever this happens, do they... Okay, they still hang on to, but I can vacate them. I'm not going to vacate for a 4-week injury. We're just going to suck it up. We're just going to suck it up, okay? And we'll go Cruiserweight title next with Psychosis and Kid Cash. Then we're going to go singles match with Kane versus... So who do I have in matches here? Batista, Shelton Benjamin, Triple H. So I got Randy Orton available. So I can do something with Randy. Let's go Big Show and Randy in a fun match. Then we're going to go Lita and Trish. And then finish up with Chavo and Vito. Why not? And again, I'm trying not to go crazy with some of this stuff. So I'm not going to spend money on this. So we're just going to see how this is. We're going to see how this is. All right. Let's simulate everything. Chavo with a win. Trish wins. Randy wins. Psychosis is still your champion. Shelton Benjamin retains, and Triple H retains. So, pretty good stuff. No title changes. I don't expect us to win. We do win the week by 80,000 fans. What are the rumors here? Yep. Contract expiring. Mick Foley got a contract expiring soon. We got to keep an eye on that. All right. So, we win another week. I'm going to look at reports here. I want to know the fan support. So, we're back on top. We're back on top. So, intriguing. Power, we're still not killing it. Top 10 is dominated by Raw. But we're doing okay. We're getting, overall in the top 25, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of the top 25. That's okay. It's not the best. But it is what it is. Raw had a 2-star show. We had a 2.5-star show. Pretty good stuff. Roster-wise, we're still looking at fatigue here. Taker's severely fatigued. We're going to have to give him a week off or two. Maybe just do a promo spot for that as we continue to try to get this rivalry going. So we can do a promo for Taker Triple H. And then we can do matches with these two. That's kind of the plan. I think we go play in the hometowns. Okay. Who's got a hometown match this week? So let's start with the rivalry in place of match. We'll do that for Triple H and Taker. And then we're going to go with the money advertising and just trust we get more fans this week. We'll see. All right. So first I want to see who's hometown this week. Who do we have? Mickie James. Okay. We can get Mickie James a match. We can definitely get Mickie James a match. We're actually going to make it a fatal 4-way. Fatal 4-way tables match for the women's roster, if it lets us. It doesn't let you do it. So do the women's matches not... You can't do any of them? You can't do anything? Not even like a steel cage? That's crazy. Okay, well, it was a different time back then, wasn't it? We'll just do fatal 4-way then with Lita, Mickie, Trish, and Tori. Okay, we'll go there. Main event, then, we're going to go U.S. title. And this is going to be a ladder match with Shelton Benjamin and Batista. And then, cruiser title match. We're going to let this be a tables match. And we're going to have Psychosis go up against Chavo. Look at the amount of options in the rivalry promos. Then the Power 25. My GM needs some more. I agree, man. There's a lot of elements of this game that my GM is missing. And I mean, look at this. You don't even have like one of my biggest qualms with WWE game right now is the bruiser cruiser, like the class system. I understand it for the sake of the rock, paper, scissors they're trying to do, but man, I think they could get rid of that. And again, sports sim focused more so with what they already have in the game, I think would be great. Just flesh it out more. Just flesh it out more, and I think it'd be so good for the game. But we'll see. I have doubts we'll be seeing that anytime soon because they've kind of already have their blueprint established with the last couple games they've done. So I don't see them steering away from that very much, if any, to be honest with you guys. So we'll see. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. All right. So I'll give him Triple H. Let's go Great Khali and Kane. Ooh, Kane, I'm going to give you a week off, actually. Let's go. Great Khali and whatever. Big Show. Let's do it. And I'll probably go put you on a big match. Let's go like First Blood. First Blood. I don't have Randy in a match. I'm kind of planning on giving Randy a week off, I think. Because Randy... Yes, he's not actually too bad. So let's go Randy and Johnny. Give y'all just a singles feud. And then we'll go Davari and Vito. Okay. We'll see here. Let's go with it. Spending a little bit of money here. We're going to see if it pays off for us. All right. Book it. Book it. And here we go. Who wins it? Tori Wilson wins the Fatal 4 in Richmond, Virginia. Davari with the win over Vito. Randy beats Johnny Nitro. What's going on, man? Howdy. Big Show beats the Great Khali in a First Blood match. Psychosis, still your cruiserweight champion. He's dominating that division right now. And then Batista is now your U.S. champion. He wins the ladder match. So Batista is your new United States champion. Unbelievable. Another injury. Raw wins the week by 190,000 fans. 6-week broken hand. Dadgummit. They had a 4-star show. Are you crapping in my cornflakes? We had a 3-star show. That's unreal. They had a 4-star show? Let me look at this. What did they do? Said they had a 4-star show. Title match. So they had 3 title matches on the show. They had TLC tables, singles, ladder. So they went crazy. They went crazy this week. We didn't go as crazy, but still not a bad show for us. Fan support, we're still leading, but it's not by as much now. Looking at the rivalries, 2 thumbs up there on the Cruisers. The Cruisers are doing good. We're doing good there. Still need to keep growing the Hungry Challenger storyline. We know we have the injury right now. Shelton Benjamin. Shoot. Let's look at this. So we have 3 injuries right now. Contracts. We have a lot of contracts coming up soon. You could turn off injuries if you want. If you want to challenge, you'll leave them on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them on right now just because I like the sim element, so I'm gonna keep them on for the time being. I do need to start looking though to see who we can sign to help because we're about to have some people leaving the roster soon. I like the idea of adding another cruiser. It's a full roster though, so we're waiting. Let's see if there's any trades we want to do here. So what do we have here? I could make a trade and get Edge over here. It's got a 3-week contract remaining. So they went with a lot of the, 3-month contracts? Okay, interesting. I'm not going to do any trades yet. So we're going to keep building our rivalries. We're getting ready for Vengeance Day soon. Is that a Raw only one? I don't know. All right, let's just get to it. So we're going to keep doing the rivalry, building up the rivalry here with you two. Try to give y'all some time off, and then we're going to go slander. Try to steal some fans. And then we're going to start it off with a United States title match again. And a TLC match between Batista. Shelton Benjamin is hurt. Dadgummit. Oh, I forgot he's hurt. So let's just start with the cruisers then. We'll go cruiser. Cruiser. Let's go ladder match. Triple threat with Psychosis and then the Rivals. Good cash. All right, we'll let that be the main event. Don't have any other titles where you really can do stuff. We have injuries for the other ones, so we just need to do some fun matches here. Let's go backstage brawl with actually let's save that one for a second later. Let's go TLC submission. Let's go submission. I've never done a submission match, so let's go submission here between Randy Orton and give me a face. Randy Orton. Batista? I don't want to put Batista in a match. I guess Kane. Whatever. We can have some fun with that. Then let's do a backstage brawl between Big Show, Great Khali, eventually going to become tag partners. Let's do a singles match with Daivari and Vito. And then we'll do 2 singles actions here with our women's division. So go Lita and Trish. And then Mickie James and Tori. All right. Let's book it. Let's see. Mickie with the win. Lita with the win. Daivari with the win. Big Show wins. Kane wins the submission match. Psychosis retains his championship. Mickie James. Oh, never mind. That was already it. That was just 5 matches. I'm an idiot. So I don't expect this to be a huge week. Raw does win the week by 180,000 fans again. Yeah, so it backfired on us. Okay. John retains his title. Trouble in Paradise. Kid Cash not happy about the management's decision. Dude, you need to calm down. What's your issue? What's your issue with us? Is it because you're not winning? Is that the problem you're having? Raw had a 3-star show. They had a 4.5-star main event. Jesus, take the wheel. We didn't hit anything above a 3-star match, so that's probably the issue why. But again, we're resting some people, so that's kind of, it is what it is, right? Let me look at the rivalries. Ooh, did I miss a rivalry? I guess I did. Shoot. So we have 2 rivalries still ongoing. Triple H Taker, Cash Daivari. Okay, so I need to get another rivalry started here with Batista and Randy. Let's get that to go. I want this to build to SummerSlam. And I want to go Jealous Friend, Outnumbered, Greatest of All Time. Injury Revenge should be a fun one to try to look at. Number 1 contender. Number 1 contender. So we'll build that. And then I want to do a Diva Jealousy. Divas team up. Ooh, I like this. So Tori, Trish, teaming up with versus Mickie and Lita. And that's going to go to SummerSlam. We'll build that. So we have our cruiser title there. We have our U.S. title we can do there if we want. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have our U.S. title be here. We're going to go Injury Revenge. And we're going to have it be Joey Mercury, Johnny Nitro versus Big Show, Great Khali. Actually, go Kane. There we go. All right. I'm good with this. I'm good with that overall. All right. So I think I got time to book maybe one more show here, y'all. So I'm just going to book this one more show, and then I've got to go pick up my kiddos. So let's get this started with a pay-per-view hype. Let's do advert. I'm going double advert now. And we're going to go title match, World Heavyweight title. With, again, trying to make sure I don't have any injuries to Triple H. Taker, there. See, the stamina's gone down so much. That's so helpful. So helpful. We'll let that just be a typical steel cage match. And then we'll go tag titles. Hardcore tornado tag with Johnny. Is he still hurt? He is. Dadgone, I can't do that then. U.S. title then. Let's go U.S. title. Hardcore. Champion right now is Batista and Randy. Cruiser title. Let's do the old triple threat ladder match with Psychosis, Kid Cash, and Chavo. And then we're gonna go with a tag team. Let's go singles again here actually. With Vito, Great Khali. Gonna just give y'all like a, I don't know, we'll call it a first blood match. And then Davari get a match versus, who can pull some double duty for me? Kid Cash? I guess you can. All right, then we'll do a tag team here. Tornado tag. Tori. Wait, who's our partner here? So I got to make sure I'm doing this right. It should be Tori and Trish together. Tori and Trish should be together in this open match here. So let's just go elimination, tornado tag with Tori and Trish. So we got Lita and Mickey versus Tori and Trish. All right. Book it. I'm good with it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see how we do here. So Lita, Mickey get the win. Davari with the win. The Great Khali gets the win. Psychosis retains. Randy wins and is your U.S. champ. And Triple H retains against Taker. So pretty good stuff. We don't win the week, though. We lost by 100,000 fans. Great Khali does have a minor injury. Contract expiring. Locker room turmoil. God bless. So we, again, lose another week here. So looking at reports, fans, we are narrowly ahead of Raw, who's come storming back. They had another 3-star show. Look at what they had, 3 4.5 star. We had 2 4-star matches, though, man. We just had some bad mid-card here. But it's not terrible for us. It's just not the best. So, yeah, overall, we're in an interesting spot to see where we're at. Contracts remaining. Again, we got a lot of people coming up on contracts about to run out here. I'm going to try to sign back, 1.9 million. I'm going to bring back a couple of these guys. So Matt Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, bringing them back. Kane, I'm going to bring him back to a 3-monther. And then I'm going to probably let Chavo walk. And I'm going to do a 5 weeks for these other 2. I have a hard time letting Chavo walk. I can't do it. Just bring them all back. Spend my monies. But I'm going to save it there, y'all. I'm going to close it off for our first stream. Thank you guys so much. Again, we'll probably be back streaming once a week for right now until I figure out my schedule around my other stuff I'm doing with work. But once a week, streaming, I think will be a fun thing to do. And then we may ramp it up and go twice a week. Maybe on the weekend, I'll jump in here too with some more my GM stuff for WWE 2K25. We have what we're doing here with this. We may bring in 2008 version with the ECW. And then we may try some other stuff too. But y'all, thank you again so much for the love support. Thank you so much for our members. I saw several of our members in here, Sean Cook, Cody, and others. Thank you guys so much for your contributions to the channel. and being a part of this growing and amazing community of wrestling fans. As always, I want to thank you guys. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your day and your upcoming weekend. God bless. And keep it tuned here tomorrow. We got a new My GM tomorrow morning, 9:15, so don't miss out. But y'all have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.